Hello, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Tijad, and it's nice having to get back to making videos once more after about I think the last time we made a video was about 2 years ago. So quick one, yeah. Irrespective of the ones we did in the past that we never really came through, doesn't mean we have to like give up. So today we're gonna be talking about Axis Robotic and it's a very easy one. Okay, I know so many of you must have been seeing it on X, and so many people dropping their tags, their review, and how they've been going about it. But then you don't have to like worry yourself too much about it because it's something you could probably figure out easily. Okay, all you just need is a good working system, and I know some ahead of some people using their phone, which is actually very impressive. So what I'm gonna be doing is first you need to register. Okay, I'm gonna be dropping my referral link, okay, in the description below. So make sure to um register with my referral link. Okay, I think that's the only way you could help me, you know. Thank you very much. So yeah, today we're gonna be talking about Azure Robotics, and one thing you should know for sure when you open the website is, or when you create an account, which is very easy to create. All you just need to do is put in your email, and then you're gonna get the code. There's no password or thereabouts, so just use the code. And when you register, you could edit your name, wherever, connect, all those are just side. So you're going to get a wallet. A wallet is going to be assigned to you. So just know you're not like, I'm trying to connect your wallet to the site just in case you don't trust them yet. And over here we have what we call trajectories, which is the total number of tasks you've done as at the time. Personally, I've done just 20. We have your verified. So verified is total number of tags verified, and you have your average score. Your average score is the total number of I think the average score is being determined by the team, or however, maybe due to the time spent doing the task and how fast you do the task. That I'm not sure of yet. So your points also, and I think the points add up after every epoch. So I think the next one is August 14th to 28th, and currently today is 27th. So I think we still have a few couple hours to meet up with this particular tax. So for the badges, we have badges here. We have the contribute 10 data trajectories, nailed it, achieve. You can check it out over here. So yeah, that aside, now what you have to do is for every task you complete. Now, this particular wallet, you need to send in some base ETH. You need to send in some base ETH. So, you can just send in like let's say 50 cents. But what I did was I sent in $1. But to sign one transaction is just gonna be like in cents, not even cents. 0.000 whatever. So before you could exhaust $1, that means you've done about hundreds of tax. So that's all for now. Now I just have to talk about the one pertaining to you, which is your profile, and I think we're done with that. So now when you're done with the tax, let me show you some. For example, okay, I did some of this. Now once you've deposited the funds to your wallet, all you just have to do is either you sign individually, or if you've done multiple tasks, just click on sign all. There is no external pop-up on MetaMask or Phantom or any other wallet you use. So it will just automatically get them signed. But for whenever you complete a task, it will not get verified immediately. So most times it's either pending. So and when it's pending, there are two possible outcomes. It's either it's a pass or you failed. I have okay, look over here. This particular task, these two tasks, I completed them as fast as I could for this one because I used about 39 seconds. Irrespective of that, I don't know if it was a problem from the team or thereabout, but it failed. Okay. So you have two possible outcome, okay, and it could also fail. So just have that at the back of your mind. Now we have the leaderboard. Leaderboard is not, I don't think it's something you should want to say you want to start aiming for number one, because I mean so many people have started months ago. So, and the rest of us are just getting to start, like let me say few days, few weeks back. So now some people have completed about 23,000 trajectories, and that's a lot. Before we could made up to this, it's gonna take us a million years. Just kidding. You don't take us actually. If you put your mind to it, you could do anything you want. So the explore page feels more like you could just check it out yourself. The alliance itself, it's more like as the name implies, alliance, right? So we have a few couple tags over here. We have the Bitwits. So for this one, I will also drop my referral link in the description. So but we're going to talk about it some other day, or I might probably not really look into it that much. So since if you are doing your access robotics tags, automatically it will like click on, since they are more of aligned together. So what you should do is register also for this, and for some tasks you do over here on Bistros, it will also automatically click it for you. And we also have some Binance Keyless wallet. I think this one just got instated yesterday, about 24 hours ago. So for those that have Binance Keyless wallets, you have some easy tasks to do over here. Now let's get to the main deal. So whenever after you've registered and you've clicked on your profile, check out this main page. After you've checked out every other thing from your profile, you really understand what you're doing, okay, so that you won't get lost. Now once you open this home page, you should note that this particular site, new tags get added every 12 o'clock UTC plus one. Okay, so that's in every afternoon, 12 o'clock PM UTC plus one. So that means just keep that to your time zone, okay? Yeah, for my own time zone, that's gonna be about 1 p.m. 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So this is how it looks like. It refreshes or they add more tags. So and we have total number of slots to be filled. We have about 1,200. Oh, I'm sorry, I never intended on clicking that. We have about 1,200 slots to be clicked. So always make sure that the task you are doing at hand is a task that still has available slots remaining. Okay, that means for this particular task now, only 639 slots is left. For this one, this I think these ones are they are more of newbie training tasks, so it doesn't really get exhausted actually. You get, so you can just always do it as much as you can, of which part of it is what we're gonna be using for the practical over here on this training right now. So now come over here to filter. Most times click on beginners, or click on easy, or medium, or hard, or expert, depending on how easy you figure it out or how experienced you think you are. So when you click on beginners, of which I think we should have just a few, because so many people now are already waiting in line to just like get all the beginner tasks cleared out immediately. It gets rolled out around 1 p.m. So you always have to be very active around 12 a.m., 12 p.m. to say. So you just have to be always active to pick up the right one. Or to be able to do a few couple during the time when the available slots will be over. So that aside, now let's click on the newbie training tags. So that's the one we're gonna be using for the practical, pending the time the task gonna get rolled out. So let's click on show tags. Alright, so we have unlimited slot, so we could spend as much time as we want. Now let's go for this particular first one. Put the starfish on the plate. So now I want you to pay close attention to everything I'm doing and how I'm doing them, okay? It's gonna be a whole lot of process. It's currently loading the assets right now. It's gonna be a whole lot of process. You always note one thing for sure is your current view might not be the correct view. So you have to always keep switching sides to know where you are at. You have to always keep zooming in, zooming more, know everything you want to do, before you get into it. And then you could always use your cursor also, which is actually your computer screen or your phone screen or thereabouts. You feel me? So you could always do anything you want to do with your screen or with whatever. That's this one that you can see. I don't know if you can see the move, grip, this, but I mean, for so many of you that play Call of Duty or any other mobile games, you should be able to figure this out easily. Okay. Now, um, we have the I think, okay, this is the most important one, the camera. This is your camera. This is your camera. Okay, camera one, camera two. Camera one is to show you your arm. We also have some that are two hands. So all you just have to do is to click on the hand you want or click on C. So when you click on C, it switches the hand that you're currently operating on. And then we have camera two, which is actually the object we want to pick. Okay, so you could always switch off the camera or switch on the camera. Then you could always go full screen for better view, and then you could always what else? You could always move, rotate, zoom in, zoom out, zoom out, zoom in, as much as you want to you finally get it as completed. Now over here you will see something like waiting human input. Okay, but when you're done with the task, you could just wait a few couple seconds and it will say completed. Then a pop-up will come up as task completed. Okay, so then you could um you could just go to your profile, sign and submit. But you could just do the sign and submit later on, maybe whenever your chance. It's not necessarily like after every task you go and do sign and submit. After every task you go and do sign and submit. Okay. So just whenever you're free from the task, then you can just go and sign all instead of doing them individually. Now we're gonna do a quick review on how to move. For me, I'm very good with using just my mouse moving. But then for the rest of you, one thing you should always have at the back of your mind is QWASZX. Okay, ED, C, spacebar. Alright, so we just go and check them out. Okay, now, but if we don't want to use that, that's what I use most times, or I use my mouse. Now, over here, if you can see it, we have the forward, left, right, backward. Okay, that's to move this, to move the hand of the um robot. So now over here we have the E is for up, D is for down. Okay, so for instance you want to pick something and you're already on it but you can't really access it, you click on D to go down. Okay, so rotate the gripper in 3D space. So you use your QWASZX. Okay. So and whenever your time is running out, don't let the time always run out on you. You could always click R. When you click on R, it will start automatically. It will start automatically. Okay. So space bar is to grip. Space bar is to grip. For instance, after you've been able to place it place your gripper on the object and then you click on spacebar, it will automatically grip it. If you So we're gonna have some practical examples over here. I think this one is on post. This one is on post. Let's just do some pre. Let's do some pre. Okay, it's on post. Sorry guys, it's on post. Let's do this one. Water flower. Alright, so now the task over here is you're going to see the goal. For every task, you will see the goal. And whenever you scroll down, when you scroll down, you will see how to complete the goal or the perfect way to get the goal done. Okay, so that you can get the task completed pop up. Okay, so oh my god, I closed the site. Alright, so while we wait for the home page to load, now always remember QWASZXED. C is to switch hands, R is to restart, spacebar is to grip. Okay, so now camera one, camera two. Okay, and this shouldn't take us a lengthy period of time. Can you see I'm zooming in, zooming out with my mouse? I'm rotating to see the whole angle, and you will notice my time haven't started yet. Okay, but when you click on your first input, that's when your time will click. Okay, so read the goal, then read the goal reference, then you will see what to do exactly. So now let's go fully. Okay, so this is what we want to pick. We want to water the flower. Water doesn't necessarily need to come out. Okay, just do the task. So now let me zoom in. Okay, first I use this. Okay, can you see now that my gripper is already on the um object we are to pick. Okay, it's already on the object we are to pick. So now if I click on my Q, can you see what is happening? It's turning side. If I click on my W, can you see? It's turning side. If I click on A, can you see? If I click on S, oh my god. If I click on S, oh, I sorry guys, I was just trying to show you. If I click on S, can you see? It's turning side. If I click on A, it's turning back. Now if I click on Z, which is Z, it will actually go back. Can you see? If I click on X, it will come forward. It will move the gripper forward. Okay. Now C is not applicable here because it's just one gripper, just one hand. Okay. Now if I click on E, it will go up. Can you see? Now if I click on D, it will come down. Okay. It will come down. Can you see the camera one? Camera one is just on the gripper mouth. While camera two is going to be on the object we want to pick. For instance, let me put this. Can you see on the curve? Can you see? It's already on the object. Camera two is for the object we want to pick. Camera one is for the um gripper mouth. Okay. So if I click on how, it will refresh. It will restart. How? Okay. So now let's get the task completed. No, A. Yeah. So for me, I'm just using my mouse to make the workflow faster. So now can you see from this particular end of point of view, it feels more like the gripper is already on the kettle. But when you switch side, you will notice that the gripper is not actually on the kettle. So now all you just have to do is either you move up, is that you move up, go to the side, and note um your view is not the computer's view. So your left is the computer's right, your right is the computer's left. Do you understand? So your up is the computer down, your down is the computer's up. So You have to have that at the back of your mind. So now when we move the object, you can see now over here it feels more like the gripper is directly above the kettle, but it's not. Okay. So when you move to the side, you can see it. So all you just have to do is to come forward. Okay. Now the gripper is already directly above the kettle. Now all you just have to do is to click spacebar. So when you click spacebar, it grips. Can you see? It grips the kettle. It grips the kettle. Don't worry, we're going to do one other task. Okay. And for those that don't really understand, you could always join the Telegram group or join the WhatsApp group and then ask a question, or you could just drop your comment in the comment section. Okay, so now what we want to do is we're going to raise the kettle. Okay, so that is the task at hand. Then we're going to pour water on the flour. So I think, oh shit, you see what I'm talking about? We're using the other view, but it was not even right beside the flower. Okay, task completed. Okay, so that's just it. It's very easy. So for me, I used about 52 seconds. If I wasn't talking and doing all that, I would have probably used a shorter amount of time. Okay, so now task completed. We don't have so many other tasks on ground now because there are so many people wanting to like get the tasks, the easy tasks. So you have to be very fast with it actually. You have to be very, 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 very fast with it. And that's the 12 o'clock PM UTC plus one. So convert that timing to your time and your region. So we're going to do one more task just to look more deep into this. Let's click on the newbie task. Okay. So now today we're going to do the last one before I call it a day today. Hang the anger. Okay, I think it's a pre-tax. So what's gonna happen is always remember at the back of your mind QWASZX, E to go up, D to come down, C to switch hand of the robot, spacebar to grip, and spacebar also to ungrip. Okay, so now let's read the go. Pick up the metal hanger from the table and hang it on a hook of the wooden coat rack. I'm sorry. I think I was trying to just process that. Alright, so steps: pick up the metal hanger from the table. 2. Move it carefully above the coat rack. 3. Hang it on one of the hooks and release. Okay, so this is actually a very easy task, but they didn't give us the reference picture because I think it's kind of like obvious. So now what we have to do is look deep, look around. Okay, don't worry, your timer have not started yet. Okay, so then remove the gripper towards, can you see? It's directly on the object. See the gripper's mouth, see the object. Okay, this is the object we're trying to pick. Then we come over here. Okay, we are doing good. Then we go over there. Okay, we are doing good. Alright, so when you come, remember it's an hanger, you grip it in a position that will be very, very easy and comfortable for you. Okay, so now we can see that the gripper is directly on the hanger, but we need to rotate the mouth of the gripper a little so that it will fall directly into where we could grip it and pick it up without it falling. Okay, so that's what we have to do now. We have to click on we have to click on S. So when you click on S, you see it has rotated a little. Then we click on A so that it will go down into the mouth of it. Then you click on D so that it goes down. Then you click on space bar to grip. Okay, you see now we gripped it already. Okay, so that when we raise it up, it won't fall. But we have some other tasks where the gripping would be very hard. Tasks like pick up the eggs, the shell is so smooth it falls, pick up this, pick up the knife, stuff like that. They are very tiny, so they tend to fall down. Okay. So now, for instance, we've picked up this hanger now. Pick it up carefully so that it won't fall. Okay. Now the goal is to, oh my god, it fell. It fell. But we pick it up again. Could be very difficult sometimes, but you just have to put your mind into it, okay? I think we have to click on Z. So when we click on Z, we have to click on D. So then we click on grip. No? My god. Why is it? Okay. I think I have to switch off the camera. I need to see what I'm doing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, that was, let's click on her. Let's click on her. That was crazy, man. It keeps falling down, and that's the problem. Alright, so I think I know what the problem is, and so I'm going to explain that. Okay. Now, can you see this thing? Sensitivity. Okay, so you have to always, when you click on the object most times, you have to reduce the sensitivity so that the speed at which the gripper moves will be reduced. Okay. But while you're still moving the gripper, you could always increase the sensitivity to be fast. Okay. But I think that's the reason why it's actually falling down. The sensitivity is too high. But we're gonna go again. Okay. D grip. Okay. Let's reduce the sensitivity now. Please don't fall. Let's make sure we are the real view. Okay. Then let's come down. Oh no, oh no, come on now. Stop stressing Tijad. Alright guys, so you see I'm no as much as I'm making a tutorial video, it doesn't really make me a an expert, you know. So that's why you notice I'm still unable to complete. Oh my god, we're gonna restart. Alright guys, so let's just give it one more try. I had to click on how to restart. I think the weight of the hanger is the reason why it keeps dropping. So but we're just gonna keep giving it more try. Okay. So right now I'm going grip. Let me reduce the sensitivity to the very low form. So now we're gonna just raise it up gradually and be fast about it. Because the weight of the hanger is the reason why it's dropping. Okay, I think the weight of the hanger is the reason why it's dropping. Should I release it at this point? Task completed. Yeah. So I think the weight of the hanger is the reason why it's dropped the other time. So I think we're able to complete this task in 45 seconds. So that was just it for now. So just make sure to come around to the filter area, click on beginners, click on easy, click on medium, click on hard. So with time, they are going to be rolling out more tasks every 12 a.m. UTC, and then you will see so many other tasks you could do, as much as you want, but you just have to make sure to be very fast about it. Okay. Personally, left for me, I've been able to complete just about just 20. Okay. So you guys should put in all your little effort as possible as you could, and then let's get started, guys. So I'll be dropping my referral link in the description below. I'll be dropping my Telegram link also for the group chat. I'll be dropping I don't want to drop the WhatsApp link, but I'll be dropping the Telegram link. Okay. So you guys could, or you know what, I'm going to drop the WhatsApp link. So you guys could always join and say hi to me on X and other. So see you probably on the next one. You guys have a good one. Okay. Bye. Tijad.